I didn't think that I was gonna have to record this video, but I thought that this morning it would be the perfect idea. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people, my friends have been going through these odd situations, whether it be with money, with relationships, friendships, or just life in general. They feel like life is hard, which it is sometimes, and they also feel like nothing can get better and they're at a plateau sort of at their life. And I just wanted to make a video for everyone, whether you're my friend or not. Hopefully friends and family watch this video and it'll make more sense coming from someone who actually loves you or cares about you or is coming from a place of love and not a place of harm or self-help. So usually I'll direct them towards the law of attraction. And a lot of people don't understand that concept, haven't heard of it before, unfamiliar with it, or maybe know about it, don't believe it. But this video is to explain it, break it down, and help you find a way to apply it to your normal life, your everyday life that you're living now, basically. What is the law of attraction? Well, I'm gonna give you my definition of it, and I'll probably flash the real definition, like the word form right under here. It'll be right here. I'm sorry I look like this, guys. I woke up not so long ago, literally probably an hour ago, and all I did was brush my teeth and moisturize my face. So yeah, the law of attraction is basically a form or an element in our everyday lives where whatever you put out, the energy that you put out into the universe is what you'll receive in return. I believe this fully. This is fully, whether you call it the law of attraction or not, everyone has that belief of a force stronger than themselves, at least, or maybe at the same level as themselves, where what you say and what you do becomes your reality. So for example, you studied for a test, right? And you studied an adequate amount. You studied a very good amount, and you have this belief that you're going to fail the test. And you answer all the questions in the test. Next week you get the test back, you got a D. Why do you think you got a D? Maybe you got a D because you thought so bad about yourself that you got that D even though you studied. The energy you put out into the universe and you speak it in, the universe receives that, and they take that as like it's a receptor that goes off and it says, hey, she doesn't want to pass this test, or he doesn't want to pass this test. When in actuality you studied for the test and now you got bad results because of what you thought about yourself and the test. So this applies with the same concept. My friends constantly do this. I will never find love. I will be broke. I hit my lip, I'm sorry. I will never find love. I will be broke. I am broke. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. None of us know what we're doing with our lives. But that is besides the point. Putting those words out into the universe, saying I am broke, I am poor. Do you hear the adjectives you're using to describe the state you put into your life and you'll receive? It's very hard, I know it is, especially for someone who is pessimistic, someone who does not really believe in these types of things, believes in reality as it is, when really reality is what you make it. Instead of using these negative words to describe your situation or your current state of mind, use positive affirmations to replace them so that you blossom and that you grow as a person and that you can better yourself. Which leads me to number 2, that you're in. When you use negative words to describe the state of life that you're in, you're sending those words out into the universe. You're saying, I am broke. The universe is like receiving them like this and saying, she's broke. She's broke. She's broke. She don't want no money. That's what the universe hears. You use positive ones. So that's step 1, using positive words. Using positive affirmations to yourself is the only way that you can better yourself. You gotta use positive words. You got to use positive words. How about in saying, I am broke? I am living an abundant, full life. I am wealthy. I deserve wealth. Wealth surrounds me. Words that are positive. Bettering yourself. Bettering yourself is something that is very hard for a lot of people. It's something where you get stuck in this state of, I don't want to be here. Life isn't going so well. I don't know what I'm doing. When really, all it takes is steps to bettering yourself. If you believe that you want to be a movie actress and I don't see any steps, or you don't see yourself making any steps towards that goal, then that goal will never happen. You cannot just say it to the universe, I want to be a movie star, and then you just sit on your ass. You have to make moves. If you want to be a movie star, how about you start making your own films and starring in them? How about you start practicing every day? How about you start reading scripts? How about you start going to casting calls? Because 100 million no's can lead to that one yes. Big break. Anything can happen, okay? When you live in such a negative, a low vibration, when you live in such a low vibration, the universe will give that back to you. So you can't expect the universe to see you sitting on your ass all day and then think, I'm gonna make this girl a movie star. I'm gonna do this for her. And don't get me wrong, there are those lucky handful of people who make it out there and really didn't try. But sometimes they really did try and you just don't see it. You see it as their big break. They work for this. A lot of people, a lot of celebrities, a lot of influencers, a lot of regular day-to-day friends and family that you see use the law of attraction. They probably don't mention it because it's not something that everybody just talks about, but if you see something good happening for them, they're using that. They're using that to their advantage. And we all have the ability to do that, but you're not using it to your advantage, or we're not using it. And you know, I'm going to be very broad about this because I am also a person who forgets about the abilities of myself, okay? I forget the amount of strength that I have as a person, as a woman. It's something that slips my mind sometimes, and you know, I have to come back down to reality when I say things to myself. When I see myself sitting down on my bed, not really being productive, I think, hey, what could you be doing now to further pursue your goals? So that's number 2. Number 3 is start journaling. I know a lot of people tell me that, oh, I'm not a writer. I could never write something. I don't know. When I put my pen to the paper, it's as if I don't know what to think out. You don't know what to think out from your own thoughts? You hold thoughts in your head all day. We have millions of thoughts throughout the day. There's no one out there who can tell me they don't think about stuff. Writing these thoughts out, especially the positive ones, getting them onto paper to better yourself will help attract the things you want into your life. Writing these things down as if they've already happened is an even better coping mechanism. If I wanted a car, I was writing a whole manifestation entry about it. I would write what color the car was. I would write what kind of wheels the car had. I would write what kind of car it was. That's the most important part. What kind of car it was. I'd write everything down to the interior stitching of that car. And I would write about how I was driving it and how I had it. And I would write about how I felt in the car. I would write about everything. I would write with my senses, all of my senses, as if I already owned that car. Because I will own that car. And once you put that out into the universe receives that and says, this girl's going to get that car. Doesn't matter how, she's going to get that car. That's it. the situation alone. You put your journal down, you're done. If you want to be, of course. I'm not going to force you to be done, but if you want to be done, you're done. Journaling is key to manifestation, especially in the beginning of your manifestation goals. Journaling is key. Journaling is something that you need to do to better understand your thoughts. You train your mental thought process. You see, I couldn't even think. So journaling helps you understand that better. And I'm sorry if I sound like very rambled about. I did not write this, I did not rehearse this, because I just felt like this was my calling from the universe to make this video. Because yesterday afternoon I watched a video, and the girl in the video says that you should release content to help others and in a non-selfish manner. I felt like this was not in a selfish manner. I felt like a lot of people were going through things, approaching me separately, and it was a sign that I should just make this video on one platform. And every time someone tells me anything, I send them this. I'm playing a little bit about that. I'll probably speak to you personally, but if I can't get the chance to, I want you to see this video. I want you to understand that the energy that you put out into the universe is what you're always going to get back. I want you to understand that if you live a negative lifestyle in a negative, low vibrating room, place, space with low vibrating room, place, space, or people, you're going to stay down. You don't want to stay down. You only want to, I only want the best for everyone. I want everyone to achieve their goals because I know they're possible. And when I see people, when I see my friends, when I see anyone elevating, it really warms my heart. It makes me feel like what I want or my goals are as possible as theirs. As crazy as some people's thoughts are, you know, you're going to get them if you want them. You're not going to get them if you just sit down and complain about what you don't have, what you lack, what you're not doing. You're not going to get anything that way. I'm telling you that right now. It's a guaranteed fact. You're not going to get anything. You want something very badly. If you want to receive something from the universe, if you want it, then by all means, buddy, go get it. Start journaling, start making moves, start understanding how the law of attraction works. Start putting that energy out into the universe. Start reading affirmations every day. Start saying positive things to yourself in the mirror, before bed, listening, reading. Reading is very fruitful. Reading books is supplying knowledge to your brain. Reading books that also have to do with self-help and improvement will only help you blossom. I'm going to leave you guys off with a quote from Billionaire PA, a motivational speaker that I watched from time to time. In the video, in the TED Talk, he says, "It's okay for my pockets to be broke, just as long as my mind makes sense." Thank you guys for watching the video. This was something quick for my friends and family. I'm going to post this and I'm going to tweet the link out, post it on Instagram because no one really follows me on Twitter besides like my very close friends. So, bye.